On this week's Westfield Sports Show, we start with the obvious, such as filling you in on scores and telling you the schedule for Rock Athletics.
Then we have an interview and promo from some of the boys on the court.
Finally, we will announce our first ever Westfield Sports Show Athlete of the Week. Stay tuned for the great episode ahead.
Monday, girls soccer started off with a 2-1 win over Guerin Catholic, goals coming from Ari Williams and Caroline Wallace. Tuesday, boys soccer tied Zionsville 2-2, both goals coming from the junior Justin Dow. Also on Tuesday, boys tennis lost to HSC 4-1.
Wednesday, girls soccer lost to Zionsville 3-1. Similar struggles continued on Thursday for the boys soccer team, falling to Brebeuf 2-1. Also on Thursday, the boys tennis team fell to Zionsville 4-1. The bright side is that the volleyball team beat Zionsville 3-1. Emma Dodson led the team in kills with 16, and Mallory Neal led the team with aces, having 5.
Friday, the football team started off conference play with their 10th win in a row over Zionsville, although here at Westfield we do not let great performances go unnoticed.
Christian Abney's 257 total yards and Eugene Hilton's 246 all-purpose yards were not enough to best the Rocks once in 10 years. Leading the Rocks was sophomore running back Kendall Garnett, who had 13 carries for 113 yards and a touchdown. Pair that with 81 kick return yards and you got a 23-16 win.
Saturday, both boys and girls cross-country teams finished 6th at the Brownsburg Invite.
This week is Rocks versus Millers, and it starts off Tuesday with the boys soccer team as they face the Millers at home, and the boys tennis team travels to Noblesville. Girls soccer travels to Bishop Chatard, and girls golf goes to HSE.
Girls golf runs it back on Wednesday, this time playing in Fishers. Girls soccer will get their turn at Noblesville, and volleyball travels to play Newcastle.
Senior night is tonight for the Rocks tennis team as they host Fishers, and the volleyball team hosts Noblesville for a very crucial conference matchup.
Friday, the Westfield versus Noblesville rivalry culminates at Noblesville's new stadium, 7 p.m. under the lights. Watch Kendall Garnett and Logan Schaffner face off to see who can have the most rushing yards. Granted, Noblesville passes the ball only 4 times a game, so Logan might have a slight advantage, but we'll see.
Saturday, both cross-country teams go to the Brown County Invite. Boys tennis travels to Shelbyville for their invite. Volleyball hosts the HSC Invite. Boys soccer hosts the Westfield Invitational, and girls golf is at the Courtney Cox Cole Invite.
Now we have an interview with some of the tennis boys to get to know them better.
My name's Stevie White, and I'm here with
Ben Jones.
Mitch Amenta.
Ben. When did you start playing tennis?
I started playing in 8th grade.
I started playing tennis in 7th grade.
Who got you into tennis?
My mom, she introduced me to the game. I fell in love ever since.
I decided to start playing tennis because my mom just kind of played her whole life, and she just kind of got me into it, and I just decided to take it from there.
I had a friend that played in 7th grade, so I decided why not.
And Mitch, what position do you play?
I play #1 varsity singles.
I play doubles. I'm actually 2 JV doubles, and we play Fishers tonight, Thursday, September 8th, senior night. Everybody come out, support the senior Rocks, men's tennis, also last home match, so come support.
The moment you've all waited for, well, maybe waited for, the Westfield Sports Show Athlete of the Week. It was a toss-up for sure. These two athletes had incredible performances this week.
Justin Dow had 2 goals in the Zionsville game in the second half to save a loss, which was very impressive. But the first ever Westfield Sports Show Athlete of the Week is
Kendall Garnett, 13 carries for 113 yards and 81 kick return yards, a touchdown, and an average yards per carry of 8.7 is insane, let alone for a sophomore. Congrats, Kendall. And if you have any nominations for the award, just tap on the link in the description, leave the name of an athlete, and give a reason why you think they should be nominated.
We're getting pretty good at this.
You know, if they only listen to our podcast.
Oh, right. You mean our podcast that talks about all things Westfield sports and goes in depth on individual performances as well as having fun segments every week?
That's the one. Listen to it now, folks. The Shamrock Sportscast is available on all major podcasting platforms. Stay breezy and go Rocks.